All right, everybody, welcome back to our Tri-State Trends podcast. My man Chris Warren, FFL, determined vision, and he's always on the quest. It's good to see you back in the saddle, my man. How you doing?
I'm blessed and highly favored. Thank you for having me back, Mark.
Yes, sir, man. I think it's a great story that, um, the journey that you've been on and,
Yeah.
you refinding yourself in insurance and in FFL and what it can do for you and your family. But I don't want to be the one to tell it, bro. We are
hmm
trending, and part
Yeah.
of that is the revelation that you've had over the last few months. Can you walk us down the path of where you were and how you got back on
hmm
track?
Yeah, absolutely. I remember having a conversation with you, by the way. I remember you took time out of your the family in the holiday. I came in, met you, and then we talked and you gave me some advice and you really laid out to me plain and simple. You have like these are your choice, bro. Like you're in this country, in America, and you have all this opportunity. You gotta make a decision. And you said it and you planted the seed in my mind, and you can only help so much until I make the decision to want to move. And you told me clearly, like, you got to make the decision to move. And then the last few months, I just got presented choices in my life where I needed to move. Like, I couldn't just settle. Someone in the family got sick, and I just saw the possibility of someone passing away, and just being like, I didn't get the chance to be able to offer them the best that I could in this life, because I didn't take action and I didn't exercise the choices that I was given on this earth. So that was one of the major things that happens in the last few months. And just going back to Mr. Sean Mike, Millionaire Maker, where he asked me the question, like, what's the reason why you should be picked over everybody else, right? And I gave him a generic answer. And I realized the reason why I came there, and realized that I did not come to this country. This is not a joke. Like, there are people literally dying in the border, swimming to get here. And I came here with a visa. I came here legit and everything. And I'm squandering the opportunity that I was given to come in this country to be able to take care of my family and put them in a better situation. So when he asked me that question, it fired me up, where I was like, man, there are people who count on me. I have six sisters. I'm the first one and I'm the only male. There's no other choice. There's somebody who's gonna come here in this family and break generational curses. I have no choice. I had to realize that when it's sad that it had to take someone being in a family where it was in a situation where I'm like, wow, this is really crazy. On top of the encounter with the mic and your conversation and all those seeds that put me in a position where I'm like, enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of not exercising the choice that I have. I'm sick and tired of not taking advantage of the mentors and the system that we had. And it's almost in a sense where I'm grateful it kind of happened, because now I'm grateful for this utilizing the system that we have here and trying to do something and innovating and doing something else where the system's already working. Just leverage it, take advantage of it. So that's kind of what's been happening the last few months that um kind of set this trend going.
Wow. I mean, the fire coming out of you, my man. Like, you know, the Millionaire Maker was good. I saw you on that show, and I saw the question, and I bet you if you would have answered the question with the fire you have right now in your belly, you would have been on that show. You probably would have had a chance to win the show. Um,
Absolutely.
what did that show do for you? What was that experience like?
This last couple of days, one is being around other competitors who are fighting out there, and everybody's fighting for a chance. The first day, people were disqualified and going home. As soon as we got there, he was already speaking our game on how is it that you're dressing, how are you're approaching people and clients, how is it that what is the best way to position yourself. So throughout that whole time, I was just learning about fundamentals that makes anybody stand out and build a successful business. So I'm just there that whole week having revelation around people. And at that time, it was maybe like beginning of January or February, around that time, where I'm just like, man, I'm stuck in this rut. I need something that's gonna, like, I need this revelation. I need to be around this. So being there and being around people who literally remember exactly what they're doing, whether it's a situation that happened, whether it's where they are financially, where I'm like, I forgot why I got started in insurance. I forgot why I used to get so fired up talking to new people that I didn't know about insurance that maybe needed an extra $1,000 extra that they can make a month because that can upgrade the zip code, that can put the kid through extracurricular activity. I took that for granted. So being at the million maker ignited again a fire that I had once lost because I got complacent, if I'm gonna be honest. So that's what happened there.
Wow. Um, that's strong, bro. I remember why I came to this country. That's a powerful statement, and it's like, what happens in life that allows us to get off track, beaten down,
Mm-hmm.
feeling like we're not worthy, feeling like we shouldn't, well, we should take time off, we should take a break, we should do these things that
Yeah.
don't add up to what our goals are. You know,
Mm-hmm.
what interceded? What path did you cross that made you get off track?
Yeah. So I would say probably to some level experiencing I think it's almost that one thing where it's like my perception of where I came from and just like, okay, cool, having something better than where I came from, where I'm like losing vision and perspective of there's so much better out there than just me. I got in a selfish place for a moment where I remember not being selfish and I remember just like, okay, cool, I'm doing better. Family is doing all right to some level. That was my perspective where that's not enough choices. That's just choices for today. But what about 5 years from now? What about if things change? I don't have a strong foundation to withstand any real storm that's happening.
Hmm.
Like it's almost like I built a castle on a house of sand
Right.
versus using solid concrete,
Hmm.
you know but yeah, so that's really that was insane. So I'm really just grateful for people here in this system that we have. Regardless, like if someone really plugs into it and like asks question, there's nobody that if you really ask question and you actually want to do something at Family First, I've not met one person that's doing well that you can ask a question they would deny it. Where if you really just want to learn, you will find it. Whether it's a video, whether it's a podcast that they're doing like this, whether it's maybe a conference that they're speaking to, there's always a way where Family First Half is keeping you in the game if you really want to learn. If you really want to learn, if you just zoned out and you don't want to learn, all of this is just gonna go right past in your face. You're not even gonna care.
Facts, bro. I love it, man. And you're right back in it. By the way, I mean,
Yes.
you're so talented, and you have all this, skill set to recruit and sell. Why not you? Why not take
Yeah.
full advantage of the skill sets that were God given to you and that you've nurtured and,
Yeah.
and developed? So how's it going, man? How's the recruiting going? What do you focus on
Yeah.
now? How's sales
Yeah.
going?
Recruiting is good, sales going good. Recruiting also saved my business where I wanted to recruit new fire. Having 3, 4, 5 people in a week that either passing their license or that are brand new and fresh. And I'm on a Zoom call. I literally have recordings of people where it's the first time dialing the phone call and I can see their face change where I'm like, I can't believe this person just gave me the information to help them with insurance. And they're doing the math in their head of what they now have to do an extra 20 hours they were going to do at work just by helping that one client and they see the satisfaction. I feel like that's the biggest, like, that's the thing that you can get high off for the rest of your life. When you
Mm.
see someone get excited because they just help someone else. So recruiting has been so amazing because it's like having little babies. It's just you see them and they're like growing every day. They're
Mhm.
learning how to make phone calls. They're learning how to do things on their own, or they call you and say, "Hey, oh, I just did this for this client." I'm like, "Oh, so you saw it once and you applied it." So it's really just awesome. Recruiting has been great, especially new people, because you get to kind of mold them without the bad habits. Sometimes when you recruit
Yes.
people who either I have experience in certain things that come with certain bad habits of things that they've learned, have done, and then especially recruiting coachable people. So recruiting has been great. I got some good people that are coachable in the team right now. So yeah, we're working some things in the background. So we're looking forward at competing with the big dogs in the company. I looked at the number, I look at everybody in Triton. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, I'm a little fish in a pond, but you know what? I see you. Your number is not that far. You know what I'm saying? I'm just 2, 3, 4 people away
I like
that
it.
taking care of their family. I'm right there. I'm watching the numbers. But yeah, and it's friendly competition.
Mhm.
It's not in this where I'm like, hey, it's good. It's good. Like I see it. You're helping more people than me right now. You're stewarding your gifts. better than me at this point in time. So
Right.
if the goal is to help people, put them in a better situation, you're a better steward than me. So
Mm.
therefore, God deserves to bless you more than He does me right now. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna figure out how to put myself in a position to help more people. Yup.
I love it, man. I love it, man. I'm gonna see you in Baltimore,
Yes, sir. Very
10/16.
soon.
Yes, sir. I'm
I'm
excited
looking
about
forward
that.
to it.
Yes, sir. So
Thank you.
listen, man, it's great to see you at the fire. Great to see you
Thank
back on
you.
the selling track, helping 15, 20 families a
Yes.
month and recruiting and starting to build it again. Listen, man, the sky's the limit,
Mm-hmm.
man. I told you that day one, man. You have all the
Yes,
ability to
sir.
make it happen. And listen,
Amen.
don't let anything in life or any, situation douse your dreams or make you complacent. Bro, you should just keep going after it. The thing about our business is, while the whole industry is teaching you not to work or how to work less or how to, work, sell a little bit or sell a lot and chill, bro, the only way you obliterate your situation is by driving the car off of
Yes,
the
sir.
cliff for
Mm-hmm.
as far as you can drive it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Because
Yes, sir.
everything else is going to catch up to you.
Yes, sir.
Most people don't understand that.
Yeah, and I urge everybody, whether it's the Baltimore conference or any conference that's out there, to go, because you say something one time that I'm like, this is so crazy. Where you want to find the next S&P 500 that blows up and pays you an extra 10-20% or whatever, the Bitcoin and all that kind of stuff. Where Mark literally said, if you're gonna bank on another man's company or another S&P or another stock, why don't you bank on yourself? Because you
Mm,
can control that. Go buy leads and take this phone call that weighs
right.
so much pounds and dial the phone, because
Right.
you can only count on your skill set. That was, to me, was like, man, all I need to do is just reinvest in my ability to be able to help people, take care of myself, take care of clients, put myself in a better situation, whether it's recruit, find a better system, because that would pay thousands and thousand% more dividend than me trying to find the best stock that's out there or the best deal or
Right.
timing the market and all that kind of stuff.
Huh?
Man, man, that was some fire. Guys, go to an event, connect with the people, because that, it just hits you at a point where you're looking like, it's like, whoa, like this really just makes a lot of sense. But yeah,
Dude, good to have you back, man. I'm excited for what's ahead. I
thank
think you're
you.
going to do amazing things, man. Chris Warren, Tri-State
Appreciate it.
Trending. Y'all keep listening. Thanks, Chris.
Amen. Thank you.
God bless, bro.